against Taiwan, they lost big to New Zealand, but
They didn't lose big to New Zealand. They lost in the last 5 minutes of the basketball game. It was a 3 or 4 point game with 5 minutes to go, and there were portions of the game and where they led, and so. You look at the final score, it's the same thing what happened to us with Hong Kong. We won by 30, but at halftime we were up by 3. So, don't underestimate Taiwan. We have to be very, very careful not to underestimate or take anything for granted, because you got to remember, New Zealand is a top 20 in the world team, and they took them all the way down to the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game and had a chance to win. And New Zealand had a desperation 3 at the top for the key, with a shot clock going down, that gave them a 7-point lead. It was only a 4-point lead up until that point, and that kind of opened up the game for them. But it was a desperation heave from back here, and right at the shot clock, so if that doesn't go in, they come down and score. It's a 2-point game or a 1-point game. You never know what happens in that basketball game. So again, don't underestimate Taiwan. We've been studying them, watching their video. They move the ball extremely well. They're very well coached. They have a really nice zone that's very active, and they played zone against New Zealand for most of the game, so that's something we've had to prepare for. Luckily, we saw a zone against Hong Kong, so that helped us prepare as well. So hopefully we can carry some of that over. But PBA doesn't play a lot of zone. We do, but we don't, and not a lot. So it's a lot harder for our guys to adjust to zone, especially when you haven't been around for a while. You focus on mostly your man-to-man defense, and then someone throws a zone. It can be really difficult to figure out in the beginning. But the more you see zone, the easier it is. So we saw a lot of zone last game, so we're hoping that we'll be better adjusted coming in this game.
Coach, the adjustment you did coming to the third quarter, so what adjustments did you do there?
Well, I don't want to tell you because I'll have to kill you then. Well, yeah, we did make an adjustment. It was we debated on doing it earlier in the game, and we held it off, and then we did make the adjustment. Basically, just getting Scotty more involved in the offense and in the zone, letting him have more, dictate the play a little bit more, look for him a little bit more, and he did. We wanted to get him the ball so he could find open guys, and he found open guys. So whether that will continue to work, you never know, because they saw the video too, and they're going to make adjustments, and maybe they shut, or denied Scotty the ball harder, and we have to look at other areas, and that's what we prepared for today.
Coach, looking at the bigger picture, how important is it to sweep this first window to the 4-year program?
Well, if we don't, then we fall behind Taipei, and we have to make type 2 to advance to the FIBA Asia. So this is a huge game. This is the one that's going to dictate it for you right here, and we're also a home court. We have to win here. We may end up, oftentimes against teams that are fairly equal, you split home court games. So we got to take care of our home court here. So this is absolutely crucial. We don't want to lose at home. We don't want to lose in front of our own crowd. So, I'm just hoping the guys can come out and play free and easy and not tight like they did against Hong Kong in the beginning of the game. But for sure, this is really, really important for us. It's a crucial game in many, many respects. But for me, the biggest respect is that we're here in front of our home fans, and this is our home court, and we want to protect our home court. That's why we need to win.